What if I told you the iconic yellow circle, Pac-Man, is no longer just chasing ghosts in a maze? Imagine a world where Pac-Man is a bona fide sci-fi action hero, grappling hooks and all. Bandai Namco Studios has done something truly unexpected with their latest release, Shadow Labyrinth. For anyone who loves gaming, and especially those who remember the simple joys of munching dots, this title will absolutely catch you off guard. We're celebrating Pac-Man's 45th anniversary, and instead of another arcade throwback, we're getting a full-blown 2D action-adventure romp. Yes, you heard that right. A Pac-Man game infused with Metroid design, all wrapped up in a story that even ties into a Prime Video series. It sounds like a wild pitch, doesn't it? But it's impossible to ignore once you see it in motion. Visually, Shadow Labyrinth offers a colorful, fun journey through its diverse levels. It embraces a familiar Metroid-style art without aiming to shock you with something completely distinctive, like the unique aesthetic we find in a game like Hollow Knight. But let's not undersell it. This game looks fantastic in motion, and the sound design truly pulls the whole experience together. You still get that incredibly satisfying, tried-and-true Pac-Man noise when your character, teaming up with Puck, eats dropped currencies. It's a small touch, but it evokes a smile. At its core, Shadow Labyrinth truly delivers on the Metroidvania formula. You navigate levels, constantly needing to backtrack with newly acquired abilities and items. A solid map user interface is crucial for this genre, and the one here is excellent, even letting you place your own markers. Traversal feels fantastic, offering just the right amount of challenge as you use a grapple hook and even a mech to explore. Combat extends this same thoughtful design. You team up with Puck to navigate the world and engage enemies. You can gracefully dodge attacks with a dash or execute precise parries, and much of the gameplay revolves around strategically managing an ESP gauge that drains as you use special abilities. Stackable abilities and new skills keep the experience fresh, and it won't be long before you find yourself unlocking Metroid-like features, such as damaging enemies while dashing. Now, it can feel a little counterintuitive that a red flash on an enemy attack means you parry, while a blue flash means you can only dodge, but you will adjust to it quickly. Some encounters definitely become battles of attrition, requiring careful management of health pools and that ESP gauge. While some of these gameplay elements echo what we've seen in Metroid games for years, the Pac-Man flavor keeps everything feeling exciting. Puck even sets off on its own for unique gameplay sections, which might remind you of Samus in her Morph Ball. Ultimately, Shadow Labyrinth looks good, it feels good, and it's genuinely fun, accomplishing its goals with style. The story itself is quite interesting, even on a meta level. The game technically previewed during an episode of Secret Level called Circle, which garnered positive reviews. Whether viewers understood they were watching an advertisement at the time is another story entirely. As for the in-game narrative, Shadow Labyrinth impresses there too. Puck, we learn, arrived on the planet long ago to stop an AI bent on solar system domination, and has been stuck in a stalemate, trying to summon help, which is where your character comes in. From there, you follow compelling narrative beats. Beyond the main tale, you find little details like talking to NPCs, which opens up new conversation trees and even quests. Believe it or not, the game also weaves in more lore than you might expect because it's technically part of the UGSF timeline. While obscure to many, the effort is appreciated, and the nods to games like Dig Dug certainly earn a salute. Overall, progression feels truly rewarding as you unlock and experiment with new ESP skills and perks. Some are as simple as throwing grenade-like items, while others become more complex, and combining different features to navigate areas or fights is incredibly fun. Shadow Labyrinth runs well too, and gives you a nice suite of tweakable options in its menus. Now, Shadow Labyrinth isn't going to claim a spot in the Metroidvania Hall of Fame alongside giants like Hollow Knight. But what it does achieve is delivering a fun, rewarding experience for anyone with even a slight interest in the genre. Perhaps its most compelling aspect, again, is the sheer fact that it cleverly weaves in Pac-Man lore. For that reason alone, it's absolutely worth exploring. And honestly, it's just as tantalizing to imagine what Bandai Namco might decide to do next after taking such a bold leap. Until then, Shadow Labyrinth feels like it will be a hit, especially as more and more people discover this truly unique twist on a beloved classic. The appeal is definitely there, backed by fantastic exploration and engaging gameplay. What do you think about this wild new direction for Pac-Man? Let us know in the comments. And remember to subscribe for more deep dives into the tech and gaming worlds that truly push the boundaries.